Hey there folks, niXcraft here. Welcome back to Surviving with niXcraft. Finally, it has been quite a break. I've been busy off camera in the real life doing real life things, but I am so happy to be back for today's episode, episode 18. We are getting close to episode 20 here, just reaching milestone after milestone, aren't we? Oh, it is so great to be running around this world again. Feel like I forgot how to play. But in the last episode, we built up this little farm campsite over here for our flowers and our wool. Let's double check this chest. I don't think it's gone up too far. Yeah, we're over 2 stacks now. I think that's better from last episode, but like I said, I haven't been here a lot. But in today's episode, you guys can read the title. We are doing a sugarcane farm. It is sugar time. Now I've got a good amount of sugarcane growing in over here, and I think some more to spare inside this house. So I think a good spot for the sugarcane farm will be right next to our librarians. So we can kind of just run in. We'll probably stick it over here somewhere. I might have to terraform this land a little bit. Looks like it. Maybe flatten it out, take this top layer of pods all off, and clear out some trees. But yeah, so we could just kind of run over here, grab sugarcane, turn it into paper, and trade it with our librarian boys over here. So the plans for this sugarcane farm are pretty simple. I don't think I want to plant down too much sugarcane in the automatic portion. Sugarcane takes a long time to grow up, and I'm thinking right next to the automatic side of this farm, we're just going to do a regular old sugarcane farm, just like out here, like we have it planted just on the outside of the build, just so we can harvest that by hand whenever we need to as well, because, you know, sugarcane takes a long time to grow, and it'd be nice to just have two means of farming it. So yeah, I think that's the plan. Alright, well, looks like we got some more water hole filling to do. Wow, this thing's pretty big. I got some scaffolding in there from before, but yeah, wow. There's gonna be a lot of dirt used in this hole today. Hello, floating tree. You do not belong. This floating tree actually gave me a nice bird's eye view of the area behind our mending villager's house. This is a nice area to put some more villagers. That is awesome. Get a few more villager houses in here for some trades. Nice little water feature in the center. Oh yeah. Anyways, got myself a little space cleared out here. We could start laying out where I'm gonna put this sugar cane. I think starting like right here or so. We'll start right here. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna go 8 long on the sugar cane. But we're actually going to go 8 long on all walls. So that'd be 8, 16, and 24 over here. And I think on the entrance we're going to do, what, 1, 2, 3, like that. And we'll have a little 2 wide door. And I think that is right. Yeah, that's 8 long like that. So we'll have a 2 wide door, and then we'll even have sugarcane growing on this little 3 section right here at the doorway. So this way we'll basically walk into a room full of sugarcane that's being automatically harvested, and we'll put it into a double chest somewhere here in the middle. So let me get all this sand in really quick. Alright, we got ourselves a sandbox. Anyways, we're gonna need some water for the sugarcane to go right next to it, because, you know, sugarcane can't grow unless it's next to water. So my plan for that is we're actually gonna come over here, and we're going to do some stairs in front of it like this. And you could actually waterlog stairs. Let's take my water bucket here. And I'm going to have to make a water source because you can only do one at a time. And actually, let me see if I could plant on that corner one. I don't think I can. Oh, I can. Look at that. That's awesome. So yeah, once we put these stairs in like this little space will actually be right in front of the sand. So we'll be able to put water in it and, you know, plant some sugarcane. So that's perfect. If I remember correctly, I think librarians, one of their top level trades, will eventually sell you name tags. Now, I'm pretty sure that's a ridiculous emerald price, but if we end up farming enough emeralds and leveling those guys up, we can name all of our pets and stuff. Still have a horse without a name, another dog, and definitely more dogs to come. I should probably go get another bucket instead of just using this one. 28, 29, 30. So we have 30 sugarcane here. That is also going to mean 30 pistons and 30 observers. Oh geez, I hope I have enough quartz. I hope I don't have to take a nether trip today. Grain. So now we need a block to go behind the sugarcane first. And I'm just going to go with stone brick for now. That might change, who knows, but just get that in real quick. Luckily I had the resources on me to craft up 30 observers and 30 pistons. But first we're going to need to lay these pistons down before the observers, facing out like this all the way around. So let's get that in like so. Next, the observers facing out. Now I wonder if I could put redstone on an upside down stair. So let's check that out real quick. For science. Oh, I can. Perfect. So I'm thinking of lining this all like this with some stone brick stairs. We can continue it across like so. And that could be our doorway like that. So that is perfect. Now that is essentially a sugarcane farm. Just without the collection system. So I guess time to spend some more iron and make up some minecarts, a hopper, a couple hoppers actually, some chests to put it all into. Yeah, that stuff. Alright, looks like we already got some boys growing in here. I'm just kind of messing around with the outside a little bit, thinking about a build. Not really too sure yet, but we will figure it out. First things first though, I think I'm going to need to put some glass down. Right here on top of these stairs that are waterlogged, at least up to the observers, just so I know that no sugarcane can escape from here. So let's just contain it in some glass so we could also see the sugarcane growing as we run in. Alright, so major malfunction here. I went to go dig the little trench that our minecart is going to end up in, and just realized that sand is affected by gravity. And it's going to fall as soon as we dig the block below it out. So, I guess it's time to take out all of this water and all of this sand and get the minecart track in and... oh no. Lesson learned: when you're planting sugarcane on sand, plant it last. So, here's the plan now. We're going to take out that block there, put down a torch, stone brick on top, and then powered rail. So that way we're going to just put a line of stone bricks like this, and that's what our rail line is going to be on. So basically it's going to go in kind of this horseshoe shape all the way around over to this side, where we're going to put down another powered rail, and should just loop all the way back around continuously, and dropping off all the sugarcane into a double chest sitting right here. Kind of like we did the automatic wool farm over there, but, you know, a lot bigger scale. So let's get this track in, shall we? Track is in, and now we can place back the sand. And since we actually have minecart rails down there, we can place the sand and it will go one block up, because you can't place blocks on top of rails. I am going to leave this one end open though for now, just so we could stick the minecart in there when it's time. But let's get all the sand back in and all the water back in so we could get back on the right foot here. Let's see if she makes it all the way around. Minecart is in. There she goes. Back here. And there she goes. Alright, goes all the way around. Coming in here on the build, this is how I think I'm going to cover up the redstone. Just some trapdoors like how we did over at the sheep farm. How'd you get there, buddy? And I surrounded sort of the trim of it with these stripped spruce logs, as you can see there. So yeah, that's my idea so far, and that's really all I have. I'm not too sure what to do with this one. On the inside, you have some regular spruce beams going up like that, and yeah, replanted our sugarcane back down, so this thing should be harvesting soon, whenever the sugarcane grows. And cue the rain, and I'm gonna think about this build. Alright, I added those spruce trapdoors all the way around and kind of added sort of a diagonal arch here with some staircases and a slab in the middle. I think that looks really cool. But working our way up to the top of the build, I think I have a cool idea. It's going to be a bit of a different roof than we usually do here. So we're going to go up 2 blocks here with some spruce beams like that. And then right here in the middle, we're going to go up 2 more, I think. And now, surrounding all of this is going to be some smooth sandstone, just kind of like we did on the face of that roof over there. So let me get all this in sort of like staircasing up there, like that, and get that in on the other side really quick. And we are left with a design sort of like this. Now my plan with the roof, it's going to be a bit different. Still going to be dark oak, but instead of trimming it with like stone brick or cobblestone because it's getting pretty gray on the outside, I think I could come in here and just use regular old... Why was there a bat? See that? There's a bat up here. Anyways, we can come up here with some dark oak staircases like this for the trim of the roof. Now, we can do our normal thing like this, where we go upside down staircase, and then a regular, sort of staircasing our way up, but there's going to be no blocks in between. It's just going to be a regular diagonal roof. Sort of want to make this look like, I don't know, like a little barn that's next to their house, where they come over and get some sugarcane to make paper. But here we go, something like this. See what we think about that. Get rid of some of the scaffolding so we could see. And... yeah, and then kind of just continue the roof with dark oak all the way back. Yeah, I think that's going to look really cool. Alright guys, we are starting to get a couple harvests. As you can see, these two little chambers right here have got us some. 7 sugar canes, so not that bad. A little update on the build though, I did have to change it up a bit. These were stairs. I could place redstone on them, but the thing is, how this farm works is the piston sends a signal into the block and then up to the redstone, and because that was stairs, you know, stairs can't read redstone signals and like send them up, so I had to replace all those with full blocks now. It looks a little awkward, but you know, I think it still works. And the roof is all in and everything, and you know, I think it looks pretty good. I think I'm gonna have to mix in some variants and stuff in here just to break up that gray, and I'm also gonna have to go to bed. Alright guys, we got ourselves a good looking build here now. Mixed in those different stone brick variants. Got some lanterns hanging down and add a little chimney up there. I know, once again, it doesn't really make too much sense, but that's fine. We're not trying to make sense, we're just trying to look nice here. So I think we could come in and on the inside, line this ceiling with some more dark oak stairs just to peak the roof on the inside a bit more. Come in on the top with slabs. And probably just take some spruce slabs I think I have in my inventory and put them on top of the glass here, just closing in the sugarcane. And maybe, I don't know, dark oak trapdoors right here. That sounds good. Yeah, just work on the interior a little bit. Maybe some oak on the floor, get a little staircase down to our chest, which has got 35 sugarcane in it, so this thing has been going. And then, yeah, we can move on to the next part of the build, which will be the hand-harvested sugarcane over here in this area. So let's get moving. Alrighty guys, it's time to check out the final build. Not really landscaped yet or anything, but the inside is done. One with some dark oak doors right here in the front. And here we are for the sugarcane farm. It is looking good in here. It's one with some oak on the floor. We've got some stone brick lining going on the inside here. Just so it looks a bit more structured, more industrial. And 43 sugarcane in there now and some extra things as well. So, it's working pretty well. Doing pretty good here. So on the outside though, as I had mentioned, we're going to do some manual sugarcane farming. But I think I have to start with terraforming the outside here. So I got some dirt and some grass on me. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. Alright, that's a bit better. So I got a bunch of random stuff on me here. I think I'm just going to lay out lines of sugarcane. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 maybe. And we'll skip over to put water. Another row here. And it looks like we have room for 3. Because I do kind of want to have a build around it. So it's that 15 more sugarcane. Maybe I could extend this out a little bit more this way. And put myself down maybe another row. Because I want to have at least a decent amount out here. So let's extend this platform just a little bit and go one more. And see, oops, how big this is. Let me get rid of that. See, is that getting too wide? No, I think that's a good size. So let me try and get this hill to kind of match what this build is going to look like. Alright, got the hill looking good, and I'm just kind of thinking about how I want to walk up to this thing. Now I think I'm going to hook up the path pretty much just looping around to this one that goes up to this house. So I'm going to attach it pretty much directly to this hand-harvested sugarcane over here. Let me get rid of these temporary blocks for a second. And, yeah, so I got myself a little staircase going up so far. And that's really all I got. And I'm thinking there's going to be water in between here. And maybe I'll just put, like, some slabs on the side so you could walk down on this way if you need to. Or that's really it. And then my plan is to have just, like, a nice little sort of, like, I think it's like a pergola. I think that's what it's called. Like a little overhang. And I'm going to make it out of fences. That's why I got all these dark oak fences on me. So let me see what I can come up with, I guess. Alright, I ended up having to move this thing over a block because these posts were going to interfere with those trapdoors, and I can't end up moving those again. So here we are, coming to the top of the build now, and we're just going to lay down these dark oak fences, just sort of all along it like this, to sort of create a roof, although it's not really going to create a roof. As you can see, it's still raining through, but I still think it's going to look really cool. And right here on these strips of coarse dirt, we're going to lay down our sugarcane, some water in the middle, and I'll just put trapdoors over the water. So yeah, there we go. Let's get this in here. Okay. Alright, I am liking this, guys. This is looking really good. So we can just run up here, and when this is all grown in, harvest this up, and come on down and go into the automatic part and store it up in here. And this thing is doing well. I added some lanterns in so nothing spawns in here. We are looking good on the builds, guys. So I think it is that time where we get some landscaping, get our leaves and stuff, and a pathway hooked up. And we got ourselves an automatic sugarcane farm. And a regular sugarcane farm, too. I think it'd be pretty cool to kind of have, like, designated farms right next to our villager houses over here. So we've got our sugarcane farm right here for paper for the librarians. We build like a farmer house or something with like melons and pumpkins to trade to them. Oh yeah, the ideas are flowing, guys. Alright guys, I have been in the landscaping mood, and we are just about ready to check out what we did today. So in front of me here we have the finished automatic sugarcane farm. Here we are, plus a lot more to check out. As you can see right here in front of me, I had a little front yard here for our librarian house. And they got themselves a scarecrow out front, just a little armor stand and a jack-o'-lantern on top. I thought that looked really funny. So we come down this way along the path. To the left here, you can see there's some path blocks leading over to the little pond. And I did some terraforming on here. Now you can see down below, I bone mealed the sand that I planted down there. And we actually got some coral spawning down here, which is kind of weird. I did not know that coral could spawn in the mega taiga. If anyone in the comments could let me know about that. But this place just looks so awesome. I added some trees in the back just to sort of give it a little bit of a background. And yeah, this is really cool. And honestly, the coral is kind of out of place, but I do like the splash of color down there. So coming up this way, just our regular sugarcane planted in and is actually ready to harvest too. Come up here and just punch it. And, you know, manual sugarcane harvesting going on. I didn't really do too much back here, just contain the water and some stairs and stuff like that. So coming to the inside of the build, came around here and added ourselves a little mossy cobblestone rock structure like you find all over the mega taiga, but I did this one myself. You see I added some slabs in and stuff. It is kind of different from the ones that are normally spawning just over here, but I figured might as well make it look better. So coming inside, we could check on the final count of our sugar cane farm. You serious, man? How did you get in here? How did you get in here? Anyways, final count of the sugarcane farm. We almost have 2 stacks, plus whatever we can harvest out there at the manual one. So that is just absolutely awesome. We started with like, what, maybe 8 sugarcane or so today? I had to grow up a bunch just to put them in this farm that's behind me. But I think that's going to do it today, guys. I got to get out of here. This lead man is annoying me. So thanks for tuning in, folks. I always appreciate the support. And make sure to leave a like on the video as well as a comment. I'd like to hear what you guys think about the world and about this build here. I personally love it. You know I always do. But anyways, make sure you subscribe as well. My name is niXcraft. This has been episode 18 of Surviving with niXcraft. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and we will see you in the next one. Take care.